Okay, in this video, Lenora is practicing simplifying expressions for her mathematics class. Lenora simplified this expression, as shown below, and here's what she did. Did Lenora simplify the expression correctly? And the lines below explain how you determined your answer. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this expression. 2x to the negative 1 times y to the fourth, all of that times 5x to the third, y to the second. And instead of looking at her answer, I'm going to solve it for myself and then compare. When we have two terms like this, we are multiplying, it's easiest to just multiply corresponding or similar terms. So here we have our only two numbers in the equation. Everything else is either a variable, x and y, or an exponent. So we multiply 2 times 5, and that's 10. Then we multiply our x's, x to the third and times x to the negative first. And here we have to use the laws of exponents, which I go over in other videos, but the idea is that x to the third equals x times x times x. Times x to the negative 1 is really times 1 over x. And that is just like dividing by x, right? Let me just write this over here. X to the third times 1 over x. That's what x to the negative 1 is. If I combine this, I would get x to the third over x. Right, because we multiply across, x to the third times 1, and this is just like it's being over 1, so it's x times 1 is x, and that's what I've written over here. That was the shortcut I took. And now what will happen is this x will cancel out with this one, and what's left over is x squared. And the shortcut there would have been just to add the 3 and negative 1 to get x to the second power. So that's x to the second. And last, we have our y terms, y to the second, y to the fourth. So y to the fourth equals y times y times y times y, and y to the second equals y times y. Multiply them together, and we have 6 y's, or y to the sixth, and we add those two. Let's see what she got. She got 10, so did I. She got x to the negative 3. It looks like she multiplied the exponents because she's multiplying the terms. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3, so that's incorrect. And she multiplied the 4 and the 2 to get y to the 8th, and that's also incorrect. We should add the exponents, and to explain that, we could show what we're doing here. You could say that when you multiply all these terms, you really will have all these y's, the 4 here and the 2 there, multiplying all of them. We can regroup them using the associative property of multiplication and say, well, now we have y to the 6th, so that should be y to the 6th. X to the second, we could show this progression here where these cross out and say how we should be adding the exponents, and that leaves x squared. All right, hope that helped.